Don't take me to a boozer.
See him play Deal or No Deal? It's unbelievable.
Banker. We painted some bears the other day.
You did what?
We painted some bears the other day.
I'm going to ask you again. You what? Pants under trousers and then pants over trousers.
Yeah. Warmer than you think. I had to take them off.
Which layer do you shed?
No, it's okay. Like, lovely. Thanks for having us. I'll pay. £404. I was like, thank you. And I was like, 400 quid.
Well, hello there and welcome to Spent, brought to you in association with Nationwide, a good way to bank. It is the show where, as you know, our guests show us the receipts. Literally, we're going to dig through the things they've bought, things they loved, things they regret, things that make no sense at all. And along the way, I hope to find out a little bit more, or even a little bit more, about who they are. Known for his humour, his honesty, his Villa Chaos, his sensational moustache. Today, I'm joined by Harry Cooksley. Harry, hello.
Good evening. Humour. I like the humour.
Hey, thank you very much. Well, you're thanking me for saying a nice thing about you. I think you are known for that, aren't you? You're a cheeky chappy.
I like to think I'm quite funny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure everyone would agree. But
do you know what? I think everyone's funny in their own way. And it's a subjective thing, isn't it? Sense of humour. But don't worry, I'm not gonna expect loads of gags from you.
You're not going to ask me to tell a joke.
No, unless you're itching to do it.
No, I don't have a joke on the top of my head.
That's my being asked to tell a joke is my worst thing because I can never remember any jokes ever, and so that would freeze me right up. So I'm not going to place that onto you. Do not fret. You obviously can't argue with the incredible moustache thing. It
seems like it's here to stay.
I
only ever did it for the talent show.
Yeah.
Obviously in Love Island because I thought I was going to be a magician. Yeah. And then they stuck me in a clown costume. And then I was just the clown with the moustache. But hey, Shakira's digging it, so I'm kind of digging it.
I think it really suits you, and I'm intrigued by the moustache. And actually, with you, we got to see you before and after, and so there's nothing to hide. It's
all out there.
There's no mystery to that moustache. Whereas sometimes I look at a moustache and I think, what's the reason for that?
Yeah, what's under there?
What's going on? I went to see Benson Boone recently. Nice. He's amazing.
Yeah,
he's got a great moustache.
Great moustache. Great moustache.
And I searched up a photo of him pre-moustache. Right. Different guy.
Really?
It's proper Clark Kent Superman with that moustache. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to search it then.
Yeah, don't do it.
In my mind, he is like an icon.
He is. He's amazing. But yeah, I think all of the power lies in the moustache.
Okay. But with me, there's power without the moustache.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you've got power. I think the moustache is an accessory, but it doesn't define you.
Yes, it's not my personality.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's my mullet. My mullet's my
personality. Of course. I was going to say, it has to be some item of body hair, and it is the mullet. You're absolutely right, Harry. It's lovely to have you here. You've had a busy day today. You were telling me you've been to the darts, which I'm genuinely very intrigued by because I think I would love it.
I think you'd love it, Matt, to be honest. I'm going again in 2 days if you'd like to join me.
Do you know what? I've got a kid's birthday party on Sunday. I'm annoyed because that's when it's happening. And trust me, I'd much rather go to the darts than that.
It is honestly one of the best sporting events you will ever go to.
And this is for a man who plays football for money.
Yes. The atmosphere, it's Ali Pali, there's only 3,000 people there, but it's probably a better atmosphere than sometimes I've been to, I'm not going to say the Emirates because that is the best atmosphere in football. But Wembley, if I've been to watch England, I'm telling you, Ali Pali, the atmosphere, and anyone could be playing. And it doesn't matter how bad the game is, how bad the game of darts is, everyone's on their feet, singing, chanting, hurling abuse at people. It's like a lion's cave. No, that's not the
lion's den.
Lion's den.
Well, the den could be a cave.
Yeah, we'll go den.
Yeah, we'll go den.
It's like a lion's den if you're up there and you're missing the trebles. Like you'll get an earful.
Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a dartsman yourself?
I do like playing darts with my friends. I mean, me and my friends are all terrible at darts, but we're all the same level. So it makes for a good game.
I think as long as you're all equally bad as each other.
And when you do something good, it's like, oh my God. One of the best moments of my life, it might have been the peak, was we play usually in like a village hotel, so there's no real atmosphere. But we were in a boozer in Guildford, actually. Mobbed. I think it was a Friday night. Absolutely mobbed. And I'm averaging about 20 with 3 darts, which is obviously terrible. And I had 70 left, and I've hit the 20 first dart, bullseye, bang, right in the middle, finish. And the whole pub's erupted.
What a feeling.
So like everyone was actually watching us, but they weren't saying anything because it was so bad. And I've taken out 70. I didn't buy another drink all night. Shut the house down.
What a feeling.
Life peaked.
We could sell the film rights to that story. I want to be in there right now. Oh my gosh, it's great. I mean, I get that feeling from just like chucking a bit of paper into a bin and getting it in sometimes. Or a tea bag. Do you ever do that with a tea bag into a mug? Where you test yourself, see how far back you can go and throw it?
I haven't done that. I've seen a couple of TikToks of that though.
Yeah, you haven't lived.
No.
If you like darts, you'll love throwing a tea bag into a mug.
I'm going to do that as soon as I get home.
That's Saturday plan before Sunday.
There we go. But a warm up.
I think I would like the darts. I appreciate that thing of finding people on the same level as you, because I felt for a long time that I was quite a gifted table tennis player.
Okay.
I
can see it.
I would go on holiday, and the people I would play were my dad and my sister, and I would most of the time win. And so I thought, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
And I was once at a party, and I met like a new friend.
Right.
And I said, "What are you into?" And they were like, "I'm into ping pong." I said, "Me too." I said, "Are you good?" They went, yeah. Are you? I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Really good.
Best.
Always win most of the time. He said, "We should play." And I was like, "Okay." And I said, this is so mortifying. I said, "You are good though, aren't you? Because it's going to be really disappointing if we're mismatched."
Yeah.
He's like, no, honestly, I'm fine. Turns out I'm not good. I didn't know.
But he was good.
He was unbelievable. The spin he was putting on the ball, I didn't know I couldn't see it. And if I could see it, I couldn't react to it. Didn't score a single point. But we booked it at the table for an hour, and I never saw him again.
What?
That was it. We arranged.
What, he was just like, "You're not on my level. I can't be friends with you."
I think he felt so cheated that I had said I was good at table tennis, and actually, I just was a man who'd played his sister.
He couldn't believe another word that came out of your mouth after that.
Yeah, it was quite mortifying. So yeah, maybe if I get into darts, I need to find someone on my level.
That you might be bad at table tennis.
Yeah, I
If
know
you
I
didn't
am.
win a point in an hour.
He was very good though. He was very good. He's one of those people that I think he'd gone to like a boarding school or something.
I went to a boarding school.
You went to boarding school?
Yeah, that's what I'm similar to you, where I'm like, I'm good at table tennis. Like,
You probably are.
I know, but I'm probably as good as you.
Right.
Like, that's the reality.
Well, because at boarding school, they didn't have anything to do.
That's all we do.
So all they did was play table tennis.
Table tennis and pool.
Yeah. So
brilliant.
This guy was like a hustler. Are you good at that as well then?
I'm all right at pool, yeah. I can play pool.
Any game in a pub, this guy.
Don't take me to a boozer.
Yeah.
I tell you.
He's a whiz on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire machine. You should see this guy. See him play Deal or No Deal. It's unbelievable.
A banker?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You went to boarding school?
Went to boarding school from 13 or 12 to 16.
Okay. And
GCSEs.
was it one that specialised in developing a particular talent, or was it just like...
Table tennis.
Yeah.
No, it was. They had a link with Reading Football Club, who I played for. So it was in Reading, Bradfield College.
Right.
And that was a brilliant time in my life. It was just like having a sleepover with your mates every night for 4 years.
Did you really love it?
Loved it.
That's
Loved
interesting.
Every minute of it.
I'm fascinated by it because my wife went to boarding school, and I think she had a kind of, I don't know, I think later in life she was like, but I was just a child and I went away. And quite a lot of people I've met that have gone to boarding school have that slight kind of fear of rejection there's some sort of like, it's almost like prison, you know, you got to show who you are day one. Was there any of that?
Yeah. I like that though.
Right.
And then I continue to do it in life. So I think there's an element of like you being shipped off. Like at the time I was like, well, does my mum not love me? Like she just wants me to go and live at school. But like hats off to her. I had the time of my life. It really helped my studies, helped my football, made some great friends that I still speak to now. But
so what's that first day like when you go in and you're like, okay, because I do think of it as like, if you went to jail, you've got to find the right group and you've got to sort of assert some level of dominance.
Yeah, I think for me it was really sport-based. So it was a really sport-focused school. Like you had a lot of time. They pushed you into all sorts of sports and being quite good at football. And I played for England when I was 12, like the under-12s, and I played for Reading, who were a really good academy.
Yeah.
So it was like, I never really got into, I didn't really struggle at school because I was almost like the popular kid because I was good at football.
Got
so
it.
it was almost like, not easy in a way, but definitely a lot easier than it was for a lot of people to kind of make friends. And it was mixed as well, the boarding school. So the girls were like, oh, you're in the football team. So it was easy to kind of talk to them. I mean, I had absolutely no chat when I was 12
I
years
don't
old.
believe it for a second.
Not 12 years old, Matt.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe not.
I didn't have anything.
Right, okay.
I was nervous and I just wanted to play football.
Yeah.
But I never really faced loads of challenges in terms of making friends and fitting into a group that a lot of people do at school. And even, like, I joined the chess club. Like, I love chess. And that was like a no-no. You're like, you're the footballer, you're the best player in the year. Like, you're cool. And I'm like, I like chess. I want to be in the chess club. And then people started joining the chess club.
Great.
And I'm like, yeah.
You're a leader.
I was like, I'm running the show.
Yeah.
But then you that's within your year. And then the rest of the school, you're just an absolute nobody.
Yeah.
Because it went up to 18, so you could be there for A-levels as well. And it was just like, who's this little kid who's just come in here? Like, he's just joined the chess club. What a loser. So I love chess still to this day.
I think that says something about your independent spirit and about you knowing who you are. I think, like, a lot of kids might have felt, oh God, people are going to talk, or there's going to be peer pressure not to. I think it takes a certain, it says something about your character. You're like, no, I know who I am and I'm comfortable with it. And I think if you've got that kind of attitude, you are bulletproof.
I would say so. I don't think I had that throughout my whole life. I think there was times where I would, like you say, kind of be, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that because of what people think. But yeah, 12 years old, I was like, sign me up for chess club. And after that, I loved kind of putting myself in situations where I felt so out of my comfort zone in terms of going to boarding school. It's like I didn't know anyone. There was one other guy from my secondary school that joined the same boarding school with me, but we weren't really friends. So it was literally, didn't know anyone. And then I did the same thing when I went to America. Like, I went out, moved to South Carolina, like the middle of nowhere, didn't know a soul. And then a year later, moved to New York, did the same thing.
And Love Island. Same
Love
thing,
Island,
right?
yeah, it's the same thing.
It's like you're going in, a whole new set of people,
Exactly.
a whole new set of friends, having to kind of figure out what's what. And I guess with that, there's that added level of competition, romantic competition of like, I want to make sure that I get paired up with a person that I like.
And I think just that really helped me going on to Love Island, just through moving around a lot in my life and meeting new people. I think it prepared me really well, because we got there the first few days and everyone's like, oh, I'm the boy, I'm the lad, like trying to be all macho and kind of like letting everyone know that they're here. And the first 2 days I just kind of sat back and I didn't really talk to a lot of girls, and I obviously chat to the guys, but I was never like, I'm here now, everyone, like step aside, like I'm the man. The first few days, like I say, I didn't talk to a lot of girls and just sort of got the lay of the land and tried to figure people out. I think I'm quite a good judge of character. And yeah, I mean, after the 2 days, it was carnage. Yeah, it was absolute carnage.
That is the word that we were looking for. It's carnage. We should talk about your spending. And I guess we'll go back to 12-year-old you, or maybe even before, because I'm intrigued as to what the first thing you remember spending your own money on.
Yeah. So, I mean, it probably wasn't at 12. I remember just any money I ever got at boarding school was spent in the tuck shop. Like, we had a great tuck shop.
What was your go-to snack?
The diner sticks. I don't know if you ever come across them.
Go on.
So, it's like a sweet, and it's got white, I don't know, it's like white candy in the middle, and then they'd be wrapped in like a jelly, like different colours, like red. You'll know.
I know exactly what you mean.
I used to do every penny on them, like break times. I would murder. I'd just see like 20 of them off at a break time, like every day.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have like money, obviously at that age. Like we weren't poor, like as a family, but we didn't have loads of money. And the school I went to, Bradfield, was a really expensive private boarding school. but I got a huge football scholarship. That's how I was able to go there. My mum worked for British Airways and brought me and my sister up. So we didn't exactly have disposable income. We had like princes at our school that would walk around in like Gucci suits and that. And so that's one of the things I'd say I did struggle with at school. Not necessarily fitting into a group, but not being as well off as my friends, which I always kind of felt, and they didn't really make me feel it. They would always involve me. But yeah, I don't think there was sort of a purchase I made from 12 till 16. My first proper purchase was at 18.
Go on, and what was that?
It was a 2005, I want to say, 2005 Renault Clio.
Okay, so the freedom of a car.
Oh, and that was some car. That was, I mean, you could pull off in third gear. Like the gearbox was completely gone.
Yeah.
The handbrake was, I mean, you could drive with the handbrake up.
So, sounds great.
But it was freedom. Like it was, I think it was $2,000 and my mum put a bit of money into it. But that was my first proper purchase, and I was so excited with it. It had hubcaps, so obviously it didn't have alloys. And I've bought these black hubcaps, and I've taken the other ones off, and I put the black ones on for like 30 quid. And I was like, look, I'm a boy racer. Like this is freedom. This is what freedom looks like. And I'll just drive it around. I'm November, so I was one of the first of my friends to drive, and we just boot about in this Renault Clio. And I don't know how it survived, but it never broke down. And nothing ever went wrong with it until I crashed it.
Right, okay.
But up until that point, it was just, what a car.
What did you crash it into?
I crashed it into a tree, and that's the only crash I've ever had, and I still believe it wasn't my fault.
The tree's fault?
No, it's not the tree's fault, but it was snowing, and I've gone down it's not the steepest of hills, but it hadn't been gritted.
And you don't have a handbrake?
I don't have a handbrake. So I've sort of leant on the brake, and then I've just slid, and it's just skidded down the entire hill and, straight into a tree. And it wasn't a write-off, but it would have cost more to get it fixed than the actual value of the car.
Yeah.
So, we scrapped the car. But there were some great memories in that with my pals.
I think you're right. I think that is a weather conditions problem, not a you problem.
Yeah.
I've seen videos
Thank you, Matt.
on TikTok of icy streets and people trying to park a car, and it just glides like one of those curling things. It just glides and glides and glides and glides and glides. And if there's any incline or decline, it's over.
Have you seen the ones where like cars just keep doing it and they just keep each car and they just pile up at the bottom?
Yeah, it's weirdly not weirdly. It's very watchable. I mean, obviously terrible, but very watchable.
Yeah, it is.
I feel the same about any video in which a car thinks it can go through a puddle that other cars have got stuck in.
Yeah,
when they're like, my car can take this.
I've got a pickup truck.
Yeah, and they never can. They all get trapped in the same puddle.
Yeah.
But it really says something about humanity that we're like, no, I'm the exception.
I could do it.
My car. Okay, so that Renault. Oh, did you name the car?
Ralph.
Ralph the Renault.
Ralph the
I
Renault.
like it. Alliterative. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I didn't tell many people it was called Ralph, though. That was sort of a me thing.
it just between you and Ralph.
Just me and Ralph.
Who else needs to know?
Yeah.
Well, everyone now. If
Everyone.
But sadly, Ralph's passed on.
He's in
on
a
a
better
farm
place
now.
now. He's in a better place. I used to rag that thing around. I don't think Ralph. It was a love-hate relationship. With me and Ralph.
Yeah, you loved him. He hated you.
Exactly.
Let's move on to your first proper purchase, and I'm intrigued by this because I think it says a lot about where you are at your life right now, and it's the last thing that you bought.
Okay.
That's the receipt I want. So it doesn't have to be particularly interesting. It just has to be true.
Okay. Do you know what's interesting? I've only been in this world for whatever the last 4 months, and I don't find myself buying a lot. Like I've been given a lot.
Nice.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Like I'll talk to my friends or like my manager and be like, I'd really like them, and he's like, I'll just message the brand, and then in the week I've got the stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I've just saved 100 quid there.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to buy it. But the last purchase I've made.
Can I just ask, what's the best thing you've blacked?
Nintendo Switch.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I love Mario Kart.
Who doesn't?
I love Mario Kart.
What's the best era?
Wii.
You think?
Nintendo Wii era
I'm
for me.
I'm an N64 Mario Kart player.
See, I think that was even before me, Matt. You might be showing your age there.
I am showing my age, but it was great. You've got to track it down,
that was
find it.
before me.
It's
I
so
had it on. I first played it on the DS. Me and my sister had one Nintendo DS between us.
Amazing.
And that would you'd have to just keep your finger on the button. So you'd just stop playing it after like 3 hours and it'd just be a massive A imprinted into your finger. So that was the first time I played it. But yeah, on the Wii with the nunchuck, that's how I remember Mario Kart. But yeah, my most recent purchase I've made was my girlfriend's birthday present, which is next week.
And, well, this will be going after that. So you can tell me
tell
and
you.
not spoil it. And I promise I won't message your girlfriend. And
so we're very frugal. Like we seem like we get off on it. We're like, oh, babe, look, I saved £2 on this, and she's like, oh my god, yeah. Like we like that.
Everyone's got a kink, haven't they?
Yours
happens to be small change. Why not?
Oh, babe, it's 20p there.
Yeah.
But no, I bought her. So we've been living out of a hotel. I've bought her a Rimowa suitcase. I don't know if you're aware of what they are.
No, I don't. Tell me everything.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say overpriced.
And yet,
but
here
they're
we are.
£1,200.
What? For a suitcase?
For a suitcase.
What does it do?
You can sit on it. So you can ride it through the airport.
What, it's got like a little motor in it?
No. I mean, you have to use your legs.
I mean, you can sit on anything.
That's what I mean. But I'm trying to think of things
right,
as to justify the £1,200.
I thought this was like a unique set, but you're just described a suitcase
Yeah,
there.
it's just a sturdy suitcase.
Okay.
It's silver. It looks good, but it should do for £1,200. But she...
Can you, with your hands, just show me the rough size of this thing?
Yeah, so I think there are 4 different sizes, but I'll answer that in a second because I want to tell you what else I've done.
Okay.
So my best friend's wife is an artist. She's an artiste, Vicky, and I've given her the Rimowa, and I've come up with all different things about Shakira. So like she loves turtles, like the evil eye. She loves flowers. She loves Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. So she's hand-painted all of these things onto the suitcase.
That is so sweet.
So I'm hoping it looks good. I haven't actually seen it. I'm picking it up tomorrow. And she didn't want to tell me how anything's gone. But she's told me it's gone well.
Okay.
But I will let you know. I'll send you a picture of how it actually turns out.
She's left the country. But she got with a suitcase.
She's taken the remote, yeah. But no, it's a small one because I didn't want to get a massive one for it to be lobbed around and just the paint and be ruined. So it's like a cabin.
Oh, that is incredibly thoughtful.
I like to think so.
That's so nice.
And it's difficult, Matt, because she gets, like, we both get so much. Anything we want is like, we kind of have it. So she's been still using the Love Island suitcases where we just live in a hotel. And I was like...
And they've got Love Island written on them.
It says they're like the iconic white and pink Love Island.
Fantastic.
It says Shakira on it.
Amazing.
And I was like, babe, I think we need to get some new suitcases. She's like, what's wrong with this is fine. Like, this is great. It does the job. And I was like, okay. Because she'd never buy herself a nice suitcase.
Right.
And I think it's a great present. I really hope she likes it.
I think it is as well. That personal touch is good. Are you quite good at buying presents in general?
I like to think so.
Yeah.
But also it's £1,200. Like it's an expensive present, but I think if I just got her that, I think it wouldn't be a good present. Like
I agree.
Think it has to be specific to her. Like I think that's what really makes it, like the personal touch.
If she was doing a suitcase for you, what would be painted on it?
It's a great question.
Thank you very much. I was pretty pleased with it.
Funnily enough, for my birthday, which was last month, she got me a jacket that was fully custom, like a denim jacket that was customised. And I'm trying to think of something that was actually on it. There was an evil eye on it. I know that. I think there was a football on there. A pair of Speedos.
Lovely.
I actually had a pair of Speedos on at the darts today. They gave me a pair. Put over my jeans.
Over your jeans, fair enough. Yeah. You've got pants under trousers and then pants over trousers.
Yeah. Warmer than you think. I had to take them off.
Yeah.
It was starting to sweat.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Which layer do you shed?
I can confirm I shed the top layer.
Okay, good. Yeah.
No one needs to see that.
No. Speedos over boxers. Could work. That's lovely. So this is like you've almost got a tradition going now of personalising these things for each other.
Yeah, I like that's what I've always loved about birthdays and Christmas. Like I love giving gifts and seeing people's reaction. Like when people ask me what I want, I never know. I never say anything. Like there is one thing I want, but I think she's going to get me them. I want the glasses. The glasses that film.
Oh, the film stuff.
My vlogs. Like that's the only.
Surely that you can get them to send you some of those.
They were supposed to have sent them to me.
Oh, right.
And I haven't received them yet.
Right. Okay.
So if they're not here by Christmas, I think either Shakira's going to get me them, or I'll treat myself in the Boxing Day sales.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah, I love giving gifts and seeing people's reactions. That's
it's very thoughtful. It stresses me out trying to think of gifts for people, even people I know have known for a very long time. Because I don't like planning things.
Yeah.
But to have the clarity of thought to go, a suitcase would be good because we're living out of suitcases and we're still using the Love Island ones. And I know an artist who can personalise it. That's a level of organisation that I'm in complete admiration of. Yeah,
I'm quite, I wouldn't say I haven't wrapped any Christmas presents yet, but I like to have some organisation and structure in my life. Like my notes page on my phone is just to-do list. Like before Love Island, my days were planned to the second.
Really?
Every single day.
Is that because of the sport?
No, that was just because I loved the routine. I needed the routine.
Right.
And I was just extremely disciplined with it. And it's absolute carnage. The last 4 months have been carnage. Things will come up the day before, whatever. It's hard to get into a routine. But I think that's why it's so important for us to find a flat in January.
Right,
because
okay.
I need it in terms of the gym, in terms of deciphering between work and downtime is what I'd say I'm struggling with a little bit at the moment. Because
right, okay.
It's like I'll look at ideas. Obviously, I'm in this social media world, and when does it become doom scrolling? It's like you're looking at ideas, you're looking at content ideas, then it's like you're on a page watching cars slide down a hill on ice and crash. It's like, when does it become, like, where's the cutoff? Like, it needs to be either a time thing where I just put my phone away after an hour, or, okay, I've gone way off piste here. Like, I need to get back to actually looking. I need to get back to looking at something that's actually worthwhile. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yes, it's tricky, isn't it? When you're when what you would do probably to just wind down at the end of the day is also what you've been doing in the day. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. It's again quite a lot of good clarity you've got there about your own situation.
Yeah, it is interesting, and I think I will get better at it because it's got a lot better from when I first came out.
I can't even imagine. I can't imagine what your phone. I wouldn't have wanted to go near my phone after that. You know.
No, it was carnage. But I went through it in sort of stages. Like I tried to go through it in stages and not get too overwhelmed or kind of just be like, oh my God, I need to reply to everyone today or anything like that. There's still people, sorry if you are one of those people, that I haven't replied to still. Just do it. What you need to do is like a public statement that says, if you message me, thank you very much, I will never be getting back to you. But what I like to do and what I did was, as soon as I came back, I got all my friends in one place. Yeah. And it was like a homecoming party, and then it's like, you can tick it all off in a day. And it was an amazing day, but it's just like, my life's going to be carnage for a few months. Like, I need just a bit of breathing space, lads. I'm still here. Yeah. It's just going to be, I'm just not going to reply to you. Yeah. That's what it is. You're all dead to me. Yeah. I'll see you later. I don't know who any of you are anymore. I'm famous now. I've been on the telly. I'm famous now. I don't need any of you. Goodbye. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye. Let's take a look at your next receipt. And this is a purchase that you regret. Okay, there's been a few. I would say as a collective, being in football is extremely pretentious in terms of cars, clothes, watches, where you're eating, where you live, everything. and you get wrapped up in it, and I got wrapped up in it. And I would say as a whole, every single item of designer clothing or footwear I've ever bought are my, what was it, stupidest purchase?
Yeah, or like most regretful.
I regret every piece of designer clothing that I've ever bought in my life. I would never, ever do that again. And I don't think I'll ever wear a designer brand again. Like,
when did you have that realisation?
When I came out of full-time football and when I started playing part-time, semi-pro, and just actually not seeing and hanging out and mixing with footballers every single day. And it's literally like a competition. And I don't know if I can swear on here. I don't know.
Hey, be my guest.
So, I'll be honest, a load of them look like a bag of shit. Like, some of this designer gear is awful. And I didn't realise it while I was doing it. I was like, I look unbelievable. There was the Balenciaga, the Triple S shoes. I don't know if you ever remember them. They were like a huge trainer.
I think I remember there being a big Balenciaga trainer.
And that was the first like dad shoe that ever came out, and everyone was like going mad for it. And I bought 4 pairs of them, like all different colours. I was like, these are unbelievable. Like, I look so cool in these. I probably wore them twice each pair at a push, and they were like 600-700 quid. And I only did it because one of the other lads had got them, and I was like, God, they look quite nice. I'm going to get 4 pairs of them. It's just like you're just trying to one up each other the whole time. Like, someone gets a new car, you want to get a new car, new watch, you want to get a new. It's the most toxic environment in terms of spending and money management, to be honest. And a lot of players now have a lot of help with it. Clubs provide help in terms of accountants and financial advice, which I think is so critical, especially for young players. But yeah, I would say there's been some rascal designer clothes that I bought over the years. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm a fashionista now. Like, some of my clothes I've worn in the Villa, some clothes that I wear day to day are not good, but it's what I like. And it's my own style, and I think I feel good in them. And I don't just feel good in them because my t-shirt was 500 quid. I feel good because of the way it fits, and I think I look cool. Yeah,
I think that's I think at some point, well, it either never hits you, right, and you live your life going, no, I have to project to the world that I've got money or I've got status or whatever it is. Or you go, oh, do you know what? None of it makes me feel any different anyway, and I can just wear whatever I want. And again, it's sort of the chess club thing. It's exactly that of going, if I'm inwardly comfortable with who I am, it doesn't really matter if you think my clothes aren't as good as yours, because it doesn't bother me.
That's it. I mean, this is Primark. This is one of the nicest jumpers I think I've ever owned.
It's lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love Primark.
So what happened to all your designer gear? Where did it go?
I gave a lot of it to my friends.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is in boxes in my loft. I just will never get
Gathering dust.
And that is not going to be a fun moving day.
No. How many of the Balenciaga shoes are going to make it to the move?
I mean, the Samaritans might have it off.
Yeah.
They're going to be delighted.
Yeah.
I think the charity shop's going to have a good day.
I think they will. Yeah, full sets of £600 shoes coming in. Yeah. Their resale value's probably gone up. It's probably an investment.
Yeah, not the Samaritans. That's not right, is it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they're a charity shop. Yeah.
They're gonna have a good moving day when I move. I'll tell you that.
Okay, I like that as an answer. It's how old are you now?
31.
31. Okay, yeah. So it feels like whatever was driving that in your 20s, you're kind of through that to a level of like comfort about.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Where I think like 12 to 16, I was very comfortable, and like I joined the chess club, and I do things that not everyone always thought was cool or the right thing to do. But that part of my life in my 20s, it was almost like I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, and I was doing things for other people's sake. And yeah, like I think I was trying to portray that I was doing really well, and I was doing all right. But the reality was I'm wearing £1,000 outfits, £2,000 outfits, and it's like I can't really realistically afford that. Like, why was I ever doing that? So yeah, I feel very comfortable. I feel like I am who I say I am now. Like I'm comfortable, I'm secure in myself, and I think you have to be, especially coming off a TV show doing what I did.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Because
Yeah.
you will get called every name under the sun. And yeah, I brought it on myself and I accept it, but you do have to have thick skin. And I think football taught me that from a very young age as well, to have thick skin. But yeah, it comes back to just being secure in yourself and being who you say you are.
Okay, well, listen, if you've got a pair of those shoes, I could do the extra height. So
I will let you know, because I'm sure they're in the loft,
if
mate.
you do me a good deal. Although I imagine your feet are considerably bigger than mine.
You'd be surprised. What size are you?
I'm size 8.
I'm an 8.5.
8.5. I could put a bit of tissue in there. I'll be laughing. That'll give me even more height. Laughing. Get some insoles in. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'll be approaching 5'8" in those. The next receipt I want to talk to you about is your most ridiculous purchase. And I'm imagining maybe it comes from the time where you were still figuring the money situation out. Or maybe not.
A ridiculous purchase. What was the one before this?
Regretful.
Regretful. My most ridiculous purchase. Probably at the time, a lot of people thought buying a Rolex was ridiculous, and I bought myself one when I was 21, and as like a present. This watch, actually, I bought it as a present from me to me. And
did you wrap it and then unwrap it?
No.
Okay.
No. I bought it and put it on straight away.
Great.
And it was like, happy birthday to me. But I wouldn't say that's ridiculous. I mean, 21 to buy a Rolex is ridiculous, I would say. But in terms of like, if I regret it, I would do it again.
Yeah. I mean, is it like, has there been a fad that you've gotten into, or a hobby that you've taken up and thought, oh, do you know what, I'm going to ditch that? Or have you, have you sort of gone and done an experience where you're like, oh my God, that was not for me?
We painted some bears the other day.
You did what?
We painted some bears the other day.
I'm going to ask again. You what? What do you mean painted some bears?
So there's like these, like a bear, it's like a little bear figure. They're quite like fashionable and stylish now these days, apparently. But you don't paint it, you just pour paint over it, and they actually look really cool. Okay. So I'm getting into my creative era. Shakira's extremely creative.
Yeah.
So I painted a vase with her before.
Lovely. When you say painted a vase, you painted the vase or you painted the vase? As in, like,
I painted the vase.
Was the brush on vase, or was the brush on paper of a vase?
Oh, sorry, yeah, the brush was on vase.
Brush on vase, I'm with you.
Brush on vase, and I did a woodland theme. So I basically drew a load of trees on it. Not my best work.
I mean, how can you mess that up? Brown line, squiggly green bit.
I messed it up.
Right, okay.
I messed it up.
Did you go squiggly green bit, brown line?
There were a couple of bushes. The trees turned bushes.
Yes, fair enough. They're all kind of in the same ballpark.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it all like glazed or whatever yet, but I'm excited to.
What did Shakira do?
She did a plate and with a swan, and it looked like Monet painted it.
Oh, right.
She is extremely creative. She's so good at painting, and I think I am actually quite creative. I just never sort of fully explored it because I really enjoy doing these things, and I just never took the time to do it on my own. Like, I would just never take myself to a pottery class for obvious reasons, really. But she's bringing that side out of me. But anyway, we've got these bears, and you pour paint over them, and they basically look really cool. Like, they come out and there's like all like dribs of paint, and you can like splatter paint on them, which was more my game, if I'm honest. Mine, I went for green and pink, sort of like a pine green, which is my favourite colour.
Foresty again.
Foresty. And then pink, which I'm wearing a lot of pink at the moment. So anyway, she's done a little paper-weighted dog, which actually will have a place in our flat.
Yeah.
No idea where the bear's about this big. So I've got no idea where the bear's going to live. But there was a bigger one. There was one about this big, and I was like, babe, can I do this bear? And she kind of like, she looked at me, and I was like, she's like, of course you can. But she's looked at me, and I was like, I'll do the smaller one.
Yeah, the words said yes, but the eyes said no.
Yeah, and I was like, I think I'll do the small one. So no idea where it's going to go in the flat.
I was going to say, for someone who's already concerned about downscaling into a flat, the idea of going, well, do we have space for an enormous paint-flecked bear?
That will not go with any of the colour schemes.
Yeah.
So hers will sit lovely on a coffee table. It's like a nice paperweight. She did it pink and yellow. Anyway, we've gone up and they're, where we go now, they're kind of like, oh, if you promote it, you can, get it for free or a discount. And we say no to a lot of that because we don't want to kind of dilute what we're doing. We don't just want to take a load of freebies everywhere we go. So I've gone, no, it's okay. Like, lovely. Thanks for having us. I'll pay. £400 later, I was like, for two, I said, it's for Bear and the dog's this big, right? You got that? The dog's this big. £404. I said, thank you. Don't worry, babe. I'll get it. Thanks very much. And I was like, 400 quid.
400 quid on a thing that you've done the hard bit.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh!
I wish I'd promoted it. No?
Yeah, I would be. I'd be so annoyed by that. So when do you get this bear back? Because they'll have to go and like glaze it and put it in there.
Picked it up. It's in bubble wrap. I haven't actually got it out of the bubble wrap yet.
Okay.
I'm just waiting till we're in the flat and be like, remember this one? Remember this?
Where's it going to live?
Because for that money, it's living somewhere on show.
It's got to now.
I think it's the focal point of the flat.
Yeah, no TV, just bear in the corner.
Just look at the bear.
Yeah, just admire the bear.
What are we watching tonight, babe? No, we're just going to look at the bear.
We're watching the same thing we watch every night. The bear. It might spark some different creativity. I like that your partner's exposing you to all these fun, creative endeavours.
So do I.
That's really nice.
Yeah, so do I.
I wonder what you'll get into next. I think, are you the sort of person that if you try something, you're like, it becomes your personality for a bit? Because if I were to go and do some pottery, I would be like, cool, I'm now a potter. Yeah. The next year of my life will be pottery.
Yeah, I have obsessive, no, what's the word? It's
hyper-focus.
Or addictive, like an addictive personality. Like I get focused on something and that's all I want to do. Like the piano, that's all I want to do. Read. I read every day. Like I'm reading a book. She's opened a new world of books to me. Like I used to read money management, self-improvement books, which I loved. Like I'd read every single night and I still do. But I'm now reading essentially fairy porn.
Okay.
Which is something that she's quite passionate about. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really like it's a mystical world of fairies and humans, and they live in different worlds, but the fairies fancy the humans and then they have very descriptive, passionate sex. And
is there a size discrepancy?
I don't think so.
No. So the fairies are the same.
The fairies
height.
are bigger than... so they're called high fae. So they're like humans, but they have wings that will pop out and they're like gods, essentially.
Got it.
So they're kind of like Greek gods, but they're called fairies, essentially. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. And I would never have read that before her as well. So that is the mullet and fairy porn books are quickly becoming my personality.
Wow, okay, gosh, I'm learning a lot about you. I like it. Maybe you've got one to write in you.
I'd love to write a book.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know if I'd go down the fairy route, but
maybe
I
gnomes.
would love to.
Gnomes? Could be gnomes.
Bears.
Yes.
When I write the book, I'll say, thank you so much to Ed.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right, we've got... before we move on to your next receipt, I've got a little email here. People sometimes like to send us emails. It's lovely. And let's see what it says. It'll be something to do with spending. It's from Ellie, who says, I treated myself to a luxury silk pillowcase to become a put-together adult, which set me back 50 quid each. That's a bare minimum too.
So you got 2, yeah.
Could be 4. Depends how comfy Ellie likes to be.
You're doing all right.
I then promptly drooled on them and accidentally, probably reading the same book as you, and accidentally dropped a red sock into the wash with them. Now, do I double down on being glamorous and buy a new set, or is it already time to literally let go of the dream? I see what you've done, Ellie, with the dream pun, and I'm here for it. What do you think?
First of all, I like the pun, Ellie. I also like that you've dribbled on the pillowcase and then sent you an email to tell you that.
Yeah. The only thing that's missing is photographic evidence, but I believe it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if the red sock's gone in, the pillowcases have come out pink.
Yeah.
And and I think you absolutely should not buy any new pillowcases. First of all, if you bought 4, there's no way you're doing 200 quid.
No.
If you're just going to dribble on them, they're probably pink. They're probably quite nice.
Yeah, the thing to do now is wash the duvet with the same sock.
Oh, 100%.
Got to try and do a colour match.
I don't know how it'll match if it's not silk, though, is the issue.
Oh, if it's, yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
You're going to have to try and find some bedding, like some cotton bedding that's a similar shade.
It's a sunk cost already. You're already in 200 quid. You've got to go. You got to keep. You're throwing good money after bad in the hope that it all comes good.
Yeah, but I think you'd rather chuck 60 quid at some Egyptian cotton threads as opposed to another 200 on 4 pillowcases.
I quite like the idea of a silk pillowcase. I never really thought about that before.
My mum's got one.
And does she rave about it?
I mean, she tells all of her friends about it.
Is it cool? As in, like, does it feel cold?
I don't know. I need to ask her that, because if it does, I'm interested. Because I love the cold side of the pillow is where I live.
What a dream. Yeah. I like cold pillow, slightly warm mattress.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love it all cold. I love it
Really?
freezing. Yeah, I love it all cold. And then, because I just run hot. Like, I'm always warm until I get in. Like, I've never been able to get on with pajamas. Like, I'll just be sweating. That's what I do.
You told me earlier you're going to a pajama party.
I'm going to a pajama party.
How's that going to work out?
Well, I'm not going to wear them to bed.
Right, okay.
I'm not going to wear them to bed.
Right.
I'll wear them for the party.
For the party.
Bit of pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah.
Bit of karaoke. Pajamas will be off.
Sure.
But yeah, I think we might need to look into a silk pillowcase. If it's cold.
If it's chilly, get it on your lovely little moustached face. Come on. That's what you need.
But if it's not, I'll just sweat on it. That's what I was getting to. In the summer, even in the winter sometimes, if I sleep fully in the duvet, I'll wake up just sweating. Which is no good for a silk pillowcase.
You don't have to wring out a silk pillowcase. Ellie, I think you've got to take the advice here. I think you're possibly in too deep. Stick at it. Stick at it. But thank you for your email. And if you would like to send me an email and get involved in the show, anything to do with your spending, I'd love to hear about it. You can email spent@seriouslypopular.com. Let's go on to your final spend, actually. And this is 25 quid that was given to you by Nationwide. And they said you can spend it on whatever you want, but it has to be something you've not bought before. Yes. Tell me, what did you buy?
I believe I bought some Lego.
Nice.
Because I used to love Lego as a kid.
What changed?
Nothing's changed. I've just never bought it for myself.
Yeah, you've not gone back to it. Okay.
I've not gone back to it. But I always loved it I loved it as a kid, but I was never buying it for myself as a kid. And now I'm like, I could do this again.
Yeah, it's pretty therapeutic, I think.
I could build a few things here.
Yeah. What's the dream?
Wembley Stadium.
Oh, I mean, that's quite
I'll tell
big
you,
dream.
We dream big. Man.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We've all got to have goals, right?
I said Ed earlier, didn't I? I said Ed on one.
You said, but I thought it might have been an abbreviation of Edmondson, which is my surname.
That was it.
So I was fine with it.
Okay, well, thanks for moving past that, actually.
Oh, no worries.
I appreciate that. But Wembley Stadium and Hogwarts.
Oh, my God.
They're my two dreams. I'm getting into Harry Potter again.
Right.
Now. And what better way than to build Hogwarts?
I mean, that's a big undertaking. I think that's almost like a full-time job undertaking.
I'd put things on hold for that.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I'd clear the diary for a week if I got Hogwarts through the door.
I recently embarked on a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and it was a lot more work than I'd anticipated. Took up a lot of my bandwidth, but I couldn't stop. It took over my life.
Really?
Yeah. And I got to the end of it and I thought, why was that so pleasing? Because the picture's already on the box. I know what it is.
What was it?
It was almost like a Where's Wally type scene.
Right.
You know, there's like lots of characters.
Challenging.
Really challenging.
Yeah, challenging.
But I thought, I'm just now going to break it all up again and put it back in the box. You know, if that isn't a symbol for the futility of all life, I don't know what is. And yet, I enjoyed it.
Did you think about gluing it and framing it?
No, I didn't. I did it on one of those. Have you ever used one of those mats where you can roll it up? Yeah. I did it on one of those, and I thought, well, we could just roll it up. I thought, what am I going? I'm never going to get out and look at it.
Show people.
Yeah.
It could be like the bear. He could be where the telly is.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Did a jigsaw, guys. Did a jigsaw. Do you know what? I've never gotten into Lego, and I feel like I probably would get hooked on it if I were to take a sample. I think it would be me gone.
I fear I'm going to get hooked on it.
Well, you are.
I fear I'm going to get hooked on it.
You know, as ever, the first try is free. Hang on, what is this? Oh my! This is so perfect for you. Do you know what Lego you've got?
No. I just said I love Lego.
We've got you a tiny desert garden.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
now,
my
as a
word.
man who likes drawing trees and painting bears
And
green,
gardening.
gardening,
I love gardening.
tiny desert garden. Look at that.
Lego Botanicals. What have you done?
There it is.
What have you done to me here? Thank you so much. I don't know if I should thank you or Nationwide, actually.
Thank Nationwide.
Thank
Nothing
you,
to do with me.
Nationwide, yeah.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous. I'm going to go and make that tonight.
That's I'm genuinely a little bit jealous for that one.
I'm so delusional. I think I could just go home and build that within 10 minutes.
No instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No need for that.
Blindfold on.
Honestly.
He's straight to it. Yeah.
Delusion's got me this far, so.
Well, do you know what? I believe it. If you put your mind to it, why can't you be? You could be a Lego Grandmaster.
But I won't do what you've done with the puzzles. I will glue them all together, I think.
Well, you'll glue the Lego together.
Well, I don't know what these people do. Like, you know, when they've got like a room and it's like the most incredible Lego collection ever. Surely they have to glue them together to keep them, like, if they move them around.
Yeah. Wibbity wobbity.
Yeah.
Chance it's
like,
all going to break.
imagine if you're moving it, like you pick it up to show someone, you show them Hogwarts and they're like, and a bit falls off, you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what have I done?
Terrible. The Great Hall in pieces. The sorting hat crumbled. Terrible, terrible. Well, listen, enjoy that Lego. And,
I will. That's my night sorted.
Of all the bits on this show, that's the bit that it keeps bugging me because I keep thinking, what would I spend the 25 quid on? And everyone who comes in has chosen such specific but brilliant things. I'm like, why didn't I think of that as well?
What sort of in contention? Like, what's going through
for
your
me?
mind? Yeah, what would it be?
Would it be? Because it's got to be something I haven't spent money on before.
I'll tell you, my other thing was, it was either going to be this or a remote-controlled helicopter.
Oh, also fantastic.
And I used to have one as a kid, but then I've never bought myself one, but I'd fly that around all day.
Can you did you control it well? Because they're quite hard to fly, those things.
They're a lot easier than like a plane. Like, but when the battery starts going, it's almost the Renault Clio into the tree again.
Yeah.
It's just one of the things won't work, and it's just sort of starts.
It's going to
spiraling.
Helicopter out of there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I would invite you to helicopter out of here if it wasn't deeply inappropriate. But it is time to say goodbye. That is it for this episode of Spent, brought to you in association with Nationwide, a good way to bank and also to buy Lego. Harry, seriously, massive thank you. That was a lovely chat. I feel like I could have spoken to you all day.
I know. Thanks so much for having me.
It was a joy.
I've had a blast.
Good, I'm glad. Well, thanks for sharing the receipts. I look forward to you pursuing a tiny desert garden. It's very exciting.
I thought you were going to say a career in Lego, because that's what I'm planning.
And that as well. Yeah, good luck with all your future Lego ventures and beyond. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow us wherever you get your podcasts. You can subscribe to us on YouTube as well. And don't forget to send me your spending confessions. I love to hear them. And I'll be back next time with another guest and another journey through their purchasing past. We'll see you then. I really hope you are enjoying Spent. If you want to see more, then follow us wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe on YouTube. Plus, check out This Is Money on Instagram and TikTok for bonus content with our guests.